19-year-old is dead, and the investigation into the crash that killed him is underway.
The driver survived with serious injuries. Deputies say he was driving the teen to work this morning when they lost control in Limerick.
Fox 23's Dan Lamparello spoke with family and friends tonight. New at 10.
The York County Sheriff's Office says the car was coming up Burnham Road when the driver lost control, striking this telephone pole, which sent the car flipping across the street and into those woods, ejecting and killing the 19-year-old passenger inside. Family and friends marked the spot where 19-year-old Austin Pfeiffer lost his life in a violent crash.
Austin, loved by very many, probably disliked by none. He's a good guy.
Friends say Pfeiffer and his friend Caleb Washburn were headed to work around 7:30 this morning when Washburn lost control.
From what he's told us, that the fog had just built up really quick on him from the humid this morning, and just kind of came up over the corner, didn't see the pole, and hit it.
The aftermath, devastating. Deputies say neither were wearing seatbelts and may have been speeding.
It's a sad thing. 19 and 20-year-old young men, appears that they were going to work, that excessive speed, caused this.
Officers say Pfeiffer may have been killed almost instantly. Washburn was able to make it out with only leg and shoulder injuries.
I left work, came back here to pick them up and bring them to the hospital. And when we got there, we found out that officially Austin had passed in the crash and that Caleb was in intensive care for a few minutes.
As friends and family of both of them tried to come to terms with what happened, they say they're still in shock.
It's just hard to believe that after just talking to him last night around the fire, that he could be gone this morning.
The York County Sheriff's Office says they're continuing to reconstruct and investigate this crash to find out a cause. In Limerick, Dan Lamparello, Fox 23 News at 10.
Yes, it does interest me.
Michael.
Can you get Austin Pfeiffer, please? Austin, yes. Hello. Here. Austin, is that you? Austin, call him. So call Austin. Is that you, Austin? Hello? Austin, that's you. What is your middle name? Say goodbye. Austin. Pfeiffer. That's very clear. What'd you say? Can you get my nephew for me? Yes. What is my nephew's name? Austin. Very good. Austin. Very good. John. I heard you say John. Goosebumps. John. I heard something Huntington. Hello, Austin. What is your mom's name, her first name? Pfeiffer. I've heard a bunch of numbers. How old was Austin Pfeiffer when he died? How did you die? Her car. Who was driving the car? What was his name? Austin, no. Okay. On October 3rd, 2016, my nephew died at 19 years old. My family hasn't been the same since. I recently traveled with my family to my sister's home in North Carolina for vacation. My sister wanted to try briefly to contact Austin through the spirit box. I was reluctant at first, didn't know how my sister because I didn't know how my sister would react if he came through. I put the spirit box by his urn. His voice came through saying, "What's up, dude?" And it was definitely his voice. It came through a few more times before leaving. First, my sister started to cry, and just hearing his voice made her and all of us happy. We all know his voice, and that night he came through. But only briefly. But just knowing he is around us still brings joy to us all.
What's up, dude? Is that him?
Yeah.
Did it sound like him?
Yeah. I just got
I
goosebumps.
just did too. I get the
Look at my arm.
goosebumps. I did too.
What's up, dude?
He's always saying that, isn't he? What is he saying?
Who said what's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
It'd really mean a lot to hear from you. Hello.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It sounded like him doing that.
Yeah.
He's in the room, isn't he?
Hello. Hi. Austin, how old were you when you passed?
Is it 10:18 now?
Crap. Crap.
We all miss you and love
thought it said Corona.
What's Coronas?
Beer.
Oh, he's having a Coronas. Oh, he missed it.
Do we have to give you a Corona for you to say you love us? Do you hear Austin? Do you say I'm here? What is it?
He said, hey. It sounds so much like him. Freaked me out, boy.
Who just walked in the room? What's his name? Troy. That was clear. Can you say hello to Troy? Troy again.